What's going on, guys? And welcome to episode number 22 of this Kansas City Royal Position Player Road to the Show series. We are going to be taking on the San Antonio missions in this episode, and as you can see, King has decided to stick around and watch us play some. But apparently this is going to happen. Am I in the futures game? Okay, I am. I made the futures game, apparently. Okay, then. So we'll be playing this one. And then we'll go ahead and play the missions in this episode. Always nice to see the American versus the National League. So, I make 2 appearances into a Major League stadium this year. One in the AA club for their All-Star game where they hosted it in Oklahoma. But it was in Dodger Stadium. And now I made the Futures game where I'm in Progressive Field for the American League Futures. So this is just nice to see, and very surprising. I'm going to be honest. I did not see this coming at all. The NL is up 2-0 currently. Making sure my mic was still on. I do have a tendency of muting it after an episode, even if I know I'm going to come back to recording later on in the day. So had to make sure that was done. I'm weird. So, first at bat, bottom of the second. And this is good for me for the future and for Kansas City to realize what I can do, because the Indians are in the same division as the Royals, the American League Central, as that should be an error on the shortstop. It is. So an E6 to start the day, but I am on base, and they want me to steal. Don't know why, but okay, whatever you say, manager man. And they have me picked off. This is why you don't have me steal, guys. I am not fast. I'm just not fast. Don't know why I wanted to try to. They had me try to steal. Bottom of the third now. We have a 3-2 lead. Let's try to extend it with a home run here. Fouled away. Just missed it, dude. That one is hit well to left field. Does the right fielder have a play on it? He does, but he misses it. So I'm going to be going 2. Am I going to go 3? I am. I'm making the turn. The throw. Not in time, so I have an RBI triple. Heading into that off of a misplay. And now I'm standing on third with giving us a 2-run lead in the 3rd inning. And I'm going to go ahead and score on this misplay by the first baseman. But that will end the inning, so my run will not count. Excuse him, if you heard that. But it is nice to see.
Now a flare out toward right center. Onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
As I make a great defensive play, I should have just thrown it since I was so far up there. And I will get a third at bat. We are now crushing them 8-3. And Miley, my old friend from AA, who I had 3 hits off of. Yeah, he wants none of me. I can see it in his eyes. He wants none of it. None of it! The 1-0 pitch. Oh, just missed it. If this is the Miley I am thinking of, then he wants none of it. That one is hit well to center field. But right there at the center fielder.
Number 51 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the
And I will be lifted in the 7th inning. So, interesting side quest of what today's video is going to be all about, which was...
In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
He has a big head. I'm sorry. I went 1 for 3 in the game. And... Again, just ignore him. He's being a brat. So now let's go ahead and play San Antonio in this game.
A coach approaches a player with a thought about his progress.
We're going to develop a little more accuracy on your throws. Keep working to improve that along with your defensive and other skills. So it is one thing to see that happen. Is another to have a noisy sidekick be with you at all times. And he's thinking, yeah, well, that's how I feel. You're the noisy sidekick. So, the missions used to be down in AA. They got the call up to AAA.
For game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up
This year.
It's not an easy thing to do.
And if I read that right,
So digging in now, Justin Griffiths, as he'll get his first
Chase
opportunity in
Anderson,
this
who
one.
is with the San Francisco
Ball
Giants.
by him here, 0-1.
So I believe the San Antonio Missions are the AAA affiliate of the San Francisco Giants, as that is hit well to left field. The left fielder is running out of room and looking up and gone. Home run,
Racing back
Omaha.
to lead off the inning.
And again, I normally look this up
A solo
beforehand,
shot here to left.
so
Sixth
bear
home
with
run
me
of the
here.
season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Looking off to the side of the Milwaukee Brewers, Chase Anderson. That makes sense now. I was thinking of another
We should have put a bow on that
Anderson.
because it was an absolute
Okay, so we are playing against the AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers, where I hit my 6th home run on the road. I have 5 home runs on the road and only 1 at home. That is a problem, even though I might have only, now that I think about it, I might have only had 1 home series. No matter. Still, that's not the kind of split that you want to see going forward, as I really don't have to move much on this one, and I make the catch. 1 for 1 in this game, hitting .447 on the year. Again, not a big sample size, but I did give us the lead, and we hold the lead at 1-0.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one.
And that is hit well to center, but he is camped underneath it. So that will be a flyout. Getting real sick of this flyouts now. But at least I'm putting good contact on the ball and I'm not hitting grounders. That's all that. If you want to look at it positively, that's what it is. When it comes to this type of stuff, I am a little bit more pessimistic.
Stepping up now, Barney Rose. He flew out in his last at-bat.
As that one is hit to me just to field, making sure. And I could not get it to the cutoff man in time. I made the right play, just not in enough time to do so, as they cut our lead in half at 2-1.
Alexander Durant. He'll swing
Again,
from the left
first move
side
always
right here.
back,
Comes set
because
with
now I
the
can
0-1.
just set camp underneath
High in
it.
the air out to right field.
And I hit the cutoff man, making sure that runner stays at second base. I could have thrown it to second, but that would have been the wrong play. And you don't ever want to make the wrong play on the base paths, offensively or defensively. As now we are down 5-2.
Circle change is cut on and missed 0-1.
How?
This is where you step out.
That's what I want to know.
And take a deep breath. You
Because
have
that
to
one is
slow the
fouled
moment down. I
away.
know you
Well
wanna
out
be
of
a
play.
hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way
Looking
out.
to battle back from this 0-2 count. Hit well and down for a base hit. So I'm at least getting good contact on Chase Anderson, which is promising since he is a major league style pitcher. Down in AAA, what I'm guessing for is a rehab assignment after he was on the IL, as that one is just hit to the third baseman, flips it over to the second to get me out at second. At least that's how I'm going to read into it. Still down 5-2 as we're playing defense here in the 7th inning. That one again hit well, but right to me. Make the catch, throw to the cutoff man. With me still working on my arm strength, I need to hit the cutoff man as much as possible to make sure that I can increase my arm strength. And my arm accuracy, to be truthfully honest with you. That one is hit well and sharply, but I'm able to reach over and grab it. 2 for 3 on the day with a home run and a single. But we are down 5-2. Willie Peralta now. Again, a major league caliber pitcher. Felipe Peralta. Never mind.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance.
Again, all these pitchers are basically major league ready. As that one again hit well, right out of reach of the first baseman for another base hit. So 3 for 4 on the day, and able to continue my hitting ways on the road. As that one, my buddy Bonifacio, it flies out to right field, so I'm able to get back to first, and the runner advances from second to third, with that only being the first out. So what I'm going to try to do here, I am going to try to steal with Gutierrez. Oh, I got picked off. Again, this is why I don't really steal that often, but I thought I could try to take a run back for us. I was wrong. I was wrong. Still the steal and base aggressiveness is still very, very low. As we move into game 2 here, my OPS is just through the roof. 463 average, 6 home runs, 13 RBI.
He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Going up against the pitcher of the day. That is hit well, but right to the right fielder where he makes the catch. So day 2 of this 4-game series is not going the way I wanted, but at least you guys get an extended episode with that futures game being there. So really playing a 5-game set, which after the English is hard today with consistently 10-minute episodes. You guys deserve it, really, as that one is hit well. Oh, and they were showing me how to play this one. Okay, and I play it poorly. Throwing it. Oh, wow. Wow.
As they extend their lead to 3.
I played it so poorly, I think they gave me an error. Okay, then. As that one is hit up the middle, past, or the diving shortstop gets it and throws me out in time. So, back-to-back bad performances for me here. That one is hit well, dying quickly, and this is just going to be all kinds of trouble. That's a double for the batter, scoring another run, and I'm not able to just get the hang of right field. But that's where they need me if I want to go up in the Kansas City Royals system. So I just got to tough it out as that one is hit shallow right. And just when I said earlier in the episode I'm making improvements, I'm not. Oh, Lordy. And this pitcher has my number. I'm 0 for 2 on the day. That is hit sharply to center field, advancing the runner from first to third on the base hit. So I'm luckily able to break open into this game and make sure that I have at least one base hit today. Excuse me. Bonifacio is 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded up the middle, stopped by the third baseman, and he will not have a play. So Bonifacio, another infield base hit for him. Kelvin Gutierrez, 0 for 2 on the day. And again, you see I'm trying to return to second base. That one is just a little pop to the third baseman who makes the out. Andrew Susak is the batter now. 0 for 2 on the day, and he grounds just to the third baseman, who can't make the play. The third baseman made the wrong play, but the second baseman covering was able to correct it to get the out with no damage done. Again, I don't know why they just tried to make that play a lot more difficult than what it was instead of just tapping the bag to get me out at third, as that is a nice catch and throw to the cutoff for me. Down 9-3, runners on second and third with 2 outs in the 7th inning. That one is hit well to right field, but right out the right fielder. It will be no play because that was 2 outs. I am dumb. I thought there was 1 out, so that would have been a sac fly. And again, runners on first and second with 1 out this time. 1 out. Hit sharply up the middle past the shortstop, scoring 1 and allowing the runner to go first to third there.
And the runner from second is in to score.
As you can hear, I don't know if you heard it, it said that ball was hit hard. Good job. Jorge Bonifacio up to bat now, 3-2 count. And I make a mistake. I thought they were just going to let me have the bag, but I should have waited until he made his motion to the plate, because I probably would have had the bag. We lose that game again. Speed goes down. Base running aggressiveness goes down. The speed actually went up a little bit there. Still not fast enough to try to take things on my own as we head into Game 3 of this series. And as you guys can probably tell, I'm running out of things to say. It is good that 5-game sets are not the norm anymore. They used to be. In older games, they used to be 5-game sets as I make the running catch and throw it to the correct base for the first out, or the second out in the inning. I am 5 for 9 in the series
You know, Matty, I took a look at
So
this
I'm not
lineup
doing
today.
poorly in the
Chance
series.
to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they
Just
preached to
game
me
2 was
the
not
fact
the
that
game
they
for
were
me
dead last in the
to
league and grounding into double plays, and well aware of the
try to
fact
do everything
that they
on.
don't shoot themselves in the
In
foot.
fact, it was
They
a
give
very
themselves a
bad
chance when
defensive
they're
game
putting
for
guys
me,
on base.
but I'm
To
able
try
to just
and
slice
ruin
that ball
and not get
straight
that
up the
from
middle
Marcel.
and have a 600 batting average on the road in this series at least. 6 for 10. Again, I'm not batting well at home,
Gotta be smarter right there. He blew that
but I
fastball
did
right
well
by
on
him, and
the.
then he
I
did him
have
a
been
favor
doing well
by
on the
speeding
road
up
so
his
far.
bat with a changeup. Nice execution
Weird,
to
I
keep your
know.
hands back by the
Normally
batter.
you're supposed to get used to your home park, as that one is not thrown well. And they gave it E5 on the play. Yeah, that probably should have been just a eat it type of play for the third baseman. Extends the inning at least for the pitcher, making him throw a little bit more. Andrew Susak, 3 for 32 in his last 9 games. Good lordy, man. 214 overall, 2 home runs, 21 RBIs. No wonder you're not in the majors with Salvador Perez on the IL. Hit poorly. Bonifacio gets safe there, and they only get... They don't even get one. Oh, Lord. They ruled that a base hit, too. That really should have been a fielder's choice. As strike out for out number 2 puts our rally into jeopardy. And Blackley hitting 254 on the year. Walks in a run. So we break the scoreless tie. The San Antonio manager is not happy with, I don't know if he's not happy with the pitcher or if he's not happy with the umpire. I'm going to go with the umpire, as they were able to get out of it with only the 1-run damage. As I make the catch in the second inning. And now in the third with 2 outs, just looking to put the ball in play. Again, almost taking off the pitcher's head, hitting it directly straight back up the middle for another base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just
So
have
now
a knack for
Bonifacio
lighting it
0
up
for
on the
1
road,
on
getting
the
that
day.
good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And he strikes out to end the inning. But we still have the lead. Well, now it's tied. Lovely. 2 outs, bottom of the third. The pitch is hit well, and this is why you always start back and not in, because that is a home run. 2-run home run for Clay, his first of the year even. And I smashed that one to the third baseman. He makes the play easily, 5 to 4 to 3 for the double play. So my first really bad at bat forces us to kill an inning rally. And now we're down 4 to 1. What started out as such a good day has now turned into a bad day with that rally killer. Down 4 to 1 now with runner on first with 1 out, top of the 8th. The pitch, the hit, again, straight back up the middle for, once again, my 3rd single on the day. And just continuing to hit on the road,
Dan, right here you see a
am
situation
I.
where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher,
Were you even aware when guys are
with
playing
Bonifacio at the plate.
with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball.
That one's hit right back to the pitcher, who gets me out at first or at second, not able to turn the double play. So we keep the inning alive, but we lose the game. And we lose the game probably 4-1. Yep. So going into the last game of this series, looking just to salvage a win and not get swept by the Missions. 8 for 13 with 2 RBIs on this game and a home, or in this series, and a home run. Hitting .480 now on the year. And I'm placing a lefty. As you guys know, that is not my strong point. Great. I inside out that one for a base hit, though. So I'm 9 for 14 on the series, increasing my power versus lefties. And Bonifacio once again right behind me. So it's really the conundrum for the pitcher. Who are you going to pitch to? The guy who is hitting well, or the guys who've been hitting well all year? That one is gone. My buddy Jorge Bonifacio, with only his second home run on the year. So a bloop and a blast puts us up 3-2. As they're looking to threaten here. Bottom of the second, they will get one. They will get more than that, as that one gets by me. And I have no help. Having to run all the way. For that, they score 2. I don't know why I didn't have help from the center fielder. But I didn't. Now we're down 5-3. Runner on second. Just put the ball in play, score the run. That's all I'm looking for here. I put the ball in play. That's traveling. Home run. So I make up for my mistake with hitting a blast of my own to tie the game at 5. That one traveled 402 feet, leaving my bat at 104.2 miles per hour, just clearing the left center field fence. So again, all my home runs, save one, is on the road. Now I have the bases jacked with 2 outs on the top of the 4th. Still tied game. And that one is hit well, but right to the left fielder to end any damage that could have been done. So that was something else. Now it's still tied, bottom of the 4th. And Tipton is the batter. Hit well towards me. I'm running, and I'm out of room. That one's gone. So they get the lead right back. And again, that did not matter. As you can see, the pedestrian district, 410 feet. 2 for 3 on the day, down 7-6, top of the 6th. 1 on, 2 outs, runner on second. That one is hit well to right center, to the right fielder, but caught. And that will end the inning. Still down 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th now. Just looking to somehow salvage a win here. It's not looking good, as that one is a ground rule double. I don't know what more I can do on these ones that say that it's my fault or I'm playing it wrong. I'm backing up as much as I can before the pitch. Maybe that's what I just need to do, is just keep backing up, as that one is thrown. And I'm not able to get the relay, but I make the correct play, throwing it to my cutoff immediately. Down 8-6. Top of the ninth, nobody on, nobody out. 2 for 4 on the day.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off
And
the
a
closers,
base hit
but
up the
this
middle
guy
to start the
has been
rally
super
now.
dependable so far this season.
It's what we really needed. Let's go. Just start the rally. Start the chain. Moving forward. No dumb plays on the bases. Jorge Bonifacio, 2 for 3 on the day with 2 RBI. Started us off out well on the scoring with a 2-run blast. Looking to continue that here. Lofts it just too much up, straight to the third baseman. 1 out, and we are now 2 outs away from getting swept in this series.
Digging in, number 47. He's for 4 for the game.
Even though I hit well in this one, that one is hit well. I'm having to retreat back to set first, back to first. And I'm doubled off to end the game. I don't. Oh, wow. I thought I made it back in time. That's going to do it for this one. As you can see, home run or a single, home run, fly out, line out, home or a single to on my line for that day. Power versus lefties is at 69. Batting clutch is down to 42. Durability is at 61. Base running aggressiveness at 11. Arm accuracy at 51. And fielding at 52. So, still a long way to go before this. Justin, you have been tearing it up at the Pacific Coast League. What's your response to speculations that the Royals should call you up? I trust the Royals. They'll to call me up when I'm ready. Who do you think? Why do you think you haven't gotten the call yet? Who knows? Maybe they don't have my number. Thanks, Justin. Keep it up. I'm sure it won't be long. So, an interesting cutscene asking why I'm not in the majors right now. It's just not my time, guys. That's all I can say. We have now fallen behind the dreaded Memphis Redbirds. We are 46 and 48 on the year, 9 games back of the I-Cubs. That's going to do it for this one, guys. In the next episode, we will be back home to take on the New Orleans. Let me find it real quick. The New Orleans. I want to say that they're the Baby Cakes. I'm going to go with the Baby Cakes for now. So we will see you in that one. Omaha Storm Chasers against the New Orleans Baby Cakes. And the next one, guys. Till then, peace.